Okay, welcome to Genius Dreams Education Channel. So today we are going to look at how we can design this simple photo logo. So before you start, please subscribe to my channel to get weekly videos on Photoshop and website development. So first of all, I'm going to create my new window and I'm going to use the 3x3 with a resolution of 300. So I'm going to go in for my rectangular tool to draw a small rectangle as our camera. So I'm going to set the filling color to the stroke 1 and I'll choose the stroke to be a black color and I'll increase the stroke to somewhere about 10 pixels and then save it and press enter. So this is our rectangular tool now. So I'll go in for the ellipse tool, then hold shift, then I'll drag it to draw a small circle. So I'll use the same measurement tool for the circle, but I'm going to decrease the size to somewhere about 7 pixels. Then let me save it. So the next thing is I'm going to hold the Alt key and then drag this one to make a copy of it. Then I'll press Ctrl T to transform it inside. So let me position this one in the middle of the first ellipse and then adjust it. So I'm going to choose a filling color for that one, the second one to be black color. And then let me press enter and save. So I'm going to then position this one to the center. So now I think this one is okay. So I'm going to group them and call them as ellipse. So I'm going to save it as ellipse, then press enter. I'm going to press Ctrl T to transform it in. So now I think this is okay. So I'm going to drag it at the center of my rectangle. So the next thing is I'm going to draw a small rectangle here. So this is okay. Then I'll choose the filling color to be black and press enter. So the next thing is I'm going to make a copy of this small rectangle and I'll hold the Alt key and then drag it to make a copy. You can also use Ctrl J to make the copy. So I'm going to press Ctrl T, so Ctrl T, and then I'll right click on it and rotate it 90 degrees to get it in this form. So I'll then position it here and then I'm going to press Ctrl T, or you come to edit, then you come to free transform. So I'm going to decrease the size small or transform it in. So now I think this one is okay for me now. Then let me position it here. So I'm done with my camera and I'm going to group all the cameras. So I'll select my ellipse tool and the rectangle and all of them, and I'm going to press G to group it as camera. So I'm going to name it as camera. The next thing is I'm going for my test tool and then come and start with my test. So my first test is Genius. Then I'll go in for the next test as photos. So the next thing is for me to choose a font size for the Genius. So for Genius, I'm going to increase the height of the text to 300%. Then let me position it here. And also, Let me increase the font size to 16. Now this one is okay. Let me position it somewhere here. Then let me go in for the photos. And for the photos, I'm going to use the same height. And I'm going to use the font of 12 for the photos. So now I think this one is okay. Let me just increase the font of the photos more to 14 and see how it will look like. So now let me increase the space in between the genius to 250%, and then position it here for now. Let me decrease the space between the photos to 100%, and then increase the font size to 16. So now I think this one is okay for now. So Genius Photos, and then this is our camera. So now we are done. I'm going to put the test to. So Photos and Genius, we hold control, then you select, you click on G to group them. So I'm going to call them as test. So now you are done with this one. So the next thing is I want to provide the color for this all my images. So I'm going to click on all these images and also select all of them and group it as my logo. So I'm going to call it as logo, and then I'm going to drag an image over this to provide a color change for all of them. So I'll go in and select, I'm going to use this image. So I'll right click on it to create clipping mask effects, and I'll get this color for them. So after getting this color, I'll go to my text, and for the text I'm going to add, first of all let me add some more rough shadow to it. So then I'm going to add some rough shadow to the text. More one. Let me increase the distance more to 40 is okay. Let me work on the size to small, and then let me choose so I'm going to use this one. Let me then save it. So the next thing is I'm going to select my main logo and add brightness to it. So I'm going to work on the brightness, and then work on the contrast to small. After that, let me come and click on it and add some curves to it. It's okay as compared to the first one. So I can also add some levels to it. Adjust it small, and then do same thing for this one. Okay, so now I think our logo is now ready. So I'll go in to the test part, and then position my photo. Let me change the photo small to top. So I'm going to select all, and then press Ctrl T, position them well, press enter. So now we are done with our logo. That's the photo logo. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel to get weekly videos on Photoshop and website development. Goodbye.